Okay, I'll stop that tomfoolery. Hello, this is Kate Rains, your teacher for the upcoming class, Education 121 Multicultural Children's Literature. And I just wanted to go over a few things with you today in preparation for next week. So you've probably located the homepage and you're seeing all the stuff on there. And I'm just going to week one of the modules in week two so that you can kind of get an idea what's going on. Every week is different. Sometimes there's a couple lectures. There's one lecture, I think, next week. In one week, there's 3 lectures, and they're all pretty short with the exception of the first one, which is by Professor Pella, and she tells you everything you want to know about writing the papers. Some really good tips there. She does a much better job than I do, so that's why she's doing it. You'll always have certain things going on. There'll be a couple articles to read every week, and your response will be required. And you'll see the essay one prompt here. So and some let's see, optional video links, all that kind of stuff. So the second week, quite a bit smaller in scope, right? Looks like 2 lectures, and then it goes on from there. So I wanted to bring your attention to the middle purple button there, the share board, and suggest that you check that out before class starts. And one reason is because, hey, look, you can get some extra credit. This is a fabulous, really pretty short video, a TED Talk by Grace Lynn, who is this wonderful children's author and illustrator. And she just really talks about why it's so important to have books that reflect our population, which is a consistent theme in this class. So do check that out. And underneath that is the slide share, which is not extra credit. It's kind of required. And that's just so we can get to know each other a little bit. And I know maybe sometimes students think this is kind of silly stuff, but it just gives me a chance, because I'm not there live. We're not all together live, that we have a bit of a chance to kind of peek into each other's life as much as you want to show, right? And there's my fabulous dog, Jupiter, who's actually right next to me. And you'll be hearing and seeing more of her for sure. So I want to propose this to you, that I will give you 10 points of extra credit if you show your face in class, right? In our Zoom class, 1 hour a week for 6 weeks. Well, and that's 60 points right there, right? So it's a big chunk. So get this, you don't have to talk. Just because you show your face live in class, I will never call on you. You can respond. You can talk, but I will never require you to talk. So I just think that it just gives our class more of a connection, and I'm hoping and trying to really strongly encourage you to do that. So if you look in Zoom, and if you look under virtual backgrounds, you can see there's a none in a blur there. I'm hoping that's how it is for you too. And then here's my non-blur, and you can see I do my recording in my bedroom, and it's like, oh, there's my messy bed, and there's some shoes over there, and then that room, that's my preschool room, and I'll tell you more about that later. It's a big mess because it's been closed for a year. So, whoa, you might not want to reveal yourself, right? So the deal is, you can blur and reveal and not reveal yourself, but still we can see you. It's not great on your hair. And the reason why I do a background is because I'm all over the place. But I have to tell you, it's just so disheartening and just kind of, I lose the connection when there's just names there. Just if there's any way that you would feel compelled. And remember, folks, 10 points extra credit to show your face during Zoom. It would be really great for all of us to know who's out there. Again, that kind of connection, this energy. I have to say, this last couple semesters, coming to just a screen full of names makes me want to drink a shot of tequila before I start class, just so I can just be energized. But I'm not going to do that, right? So why not blur? You can blur and show your mug, and it would be really fabulous. Extra points. And Girl Scout, I never was a Girl Scout. Girl Scout promise, I won't call on you to talk ever in class. I mean, you'll be participating. Don't worry, but I won't require that. Hot topics that just could really use your energy, even if it's just you there, right? And you don't have to take notes in my class, so you don't have to pretend like you're busily taking notes. You just be hanging out, like you can eat, whatever. But if you're just there, I really feel like there's just going to be some energy that will make the class bearable for all of us, or a little more bearable. And again, because we're talking about stuff, it'd be cool. And your participation in this class is a really big component. Look at, so class attendance, that's 240 points, 40 points a session. Then you add that 10 points, 50, that's 300 points out of 1,000 points. You can see that this is important to me, to have you involved in in this curriculum, because I love it so much. So, for example, we'll be doing breakout rooms every time. And this is our breakout room for next week. Really cinchy, not too much going on, right? What's your favorite children's book, growing up, or a story or something? And you see, you get to put your name and your reason. So in your breakout groups, we're going to always have a recorder and a speaker. It never has to be you. It'd be cool if it was, but it never has to be you. But there's always someone that wants to speak, right? And they can relay back the information to the class after we finish some of these things. And we're going to go a little bit deeper than just your favorite book in this class, because I'm telling you that there's some cool topics in here for sure. I mean, I can't be objective, but there's some cool stuff in here. So we will be digging deeper than you might think one would dig with children's books, right? And so how to succeed in this class? Not too hard. Come to all the classes, the 1 hour, and show your face, extra 10 points every class, and participate in the breakout rooms. You got to do both of the essays. That's pretty mandatory. Do most of the other assignments so you can get that A, right? Because this is a writing intensive class, 10,000 words we got to do. So that would be fabulous for you to kind of stay on top of things and do those things. And just know, and this sounds cheesy, but your opinions really matter in here. And there's not wrong answers. We're doing a lot of reflective kind of work and talking about topical things that are happening right now in terms of sexism and racism and all sorts of isms out there. So you get to have an opinion, and you don't have to have mine in order to get an A in this class. I was going to say, but it helps, but it doesn't really at all. I swear it doesn't. So this class flies by, 6 weeks. If you've ever taken a compressed class, we're squeezing all of that 16 weeks into 6 weeks. It zooms by. So do email me, do it through Canvas, because I will get to you so much faster. And you can text me anytime you want as well. And I would love to hypnotize you right now and make you realize that this is one of the most important classes you will be taking in college, because it's full of social justice and all sorts of incredible things. But I won't try to hypnotize you. I just want you to come along and enjoy this class with me. And I'm here to entertain you for sure, but I'm here to inform you, and I'm here to learn a lot from you as well. So Kate Rains here, kind of signing off and saying I will see you next Tuesday. Can't wait. Well, I can wait, but I don't want to wait all the time. Wait, where's my song? Okay, a little more mellow. Thanks. See you soon.